What the fuck is up, YouTube? So, we're gonna redo that food hack that I did, that I keep fucking up on, but we'll do that later. Well, it's a Sunday, and we got ourselves a little video response, YouTube. Just a bunch of X's. This Hunter Avalon video published yesterday, March 6th. Right now, I'm sitting here working on my newest album, Love and Vanity. Like, the opening for this song, Love and War, is just sick. Like, it's perfectly timed right at the last one. Yes, that's how you get, though. At first, I thought, okay, did Hunter Avalon's YouTube channel get hacked? Why are there so many X's in the title? Well, sit back, grab yourself a beverage, not a sponsor, for 21 and up. Got some Angry Orchard hard apple cider, because this shit might make you angry. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this bullshit. Video response to, is it going to be a Terrence Pop video response or maybe a Sydney Watson video response? No, silly mortals. It's going to be a Hunter Avalon video response. And Twitch has made headlines.
What's up, everybody? It's your favorite man, Hunter Avalon here, back with another beautiful video. Now, as we all know, it is March, and that means it is Women's History Month. It's a good
March. Why do they make March Women's History Month? I mean, I'm not complaining, just making an observation. Is it because of the Women's March? See what I did there? Double, they call it a pun because it's the month of March. Anyone? Oh, don't worry. If you're sick of the jokes, man, I tell you what, we're gonna throw in some stand-up comedy right after this video response, and it's gonna be fun. But crisp apple, Angry Orchard hard cider. Cheers to all the cool cobras buying my merchandise. That's most definitely what's freaking up.
good time for us to all just take a step back and appreciate what women contribute to this world. And of course, honoring women's history is great. Also, women have come such a long way from earning the right to vote to clean.
Yep. Earning the right to vote, they should have had it to begin with, for one. And two, who do you think was the first goddamn state to give women the right to vote? And if you answered Wyoming, ding, 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 winner, 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 chicken dinner. Now, I'm working on another wand for Etsy as I was gathering up supplies. I found a pile of branches I could sift through, and I found one that it's gonna have a skull on the bottom of the handle. It'll look sick, bro. But in the meantime, let's watch the video.
Meaning hundreds of thousands of kitchens. I mean, it's really, really impressive stuff. But of course, since it's
Don't be like that, Hunter, with the whole kitchen sexist jokes. No.
Women's History Month, that means the brands are here to virtue signal.
Yeah, because whenever you want to talk about gender equality, where's Men's History Month, huh? Oh, but it doesn't work like that, Cobra. Like, I hate to fucking say it, but it's the truth. Where's a month for us men, for all the nasty slags that have kicked our butts in divorce court and taken all our fucking money? Nope. Anyone? And that's what I thought. Now, all jokes aside, I don't need a month to celebrate my gender. I don't. I get why we have Women's History Month, because women have had to suffer through a lot. And quite frankly, it's just unfair. How are you going to call women the fairer sex when the crap they put up with is completely unfair? I'm just saying. But you know those that joke I made on YouTube where you can't call them women anymore because it has the word man? Yeah, I made that joke on YouTube a while back. Turns out there are freaking extremist feminazis who actually think like that. I'm not even joking. Watch with this controversy with Twitch all of a sudden. And Twitch of all places, posting that. It's like, hey, if you're an e-gamer girl over the age of 18, show off your tits and play video games and we'll give you money. Hey. Now I'm just busting balls. Calm down. Oh, jeez. You think us men can make money showing off our crotches? Like, yeah, what's up, guys? It's your boy Cobra. Today I'm just chilling out in my green cock holster, playing some Grand Theft Auto 5. No, it don't work like that. Not unless the chick is really desperate and really lonely and has lots of money. And that's why, women, you got my respect. Okay, women can hustle without having to lay a single fucking anything. Like, no, dude. Women have my respect because you can get that hustle on without ever having to present sex. You can suggest it or tease them with it, and it works almost 95% of the time. It's ridiculous. And it's like, you got to respect that, dude. That's just props. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing of it. The crap that women have to go through YouTube because they're a woman. The crap that women have to go through in society because they give birth to children. The crap that they go through because their body produces children. It's horrifying. Like, I can't even begin to imagine what that's like. You know, your menstrual cycles and your menopause and hysterectomies and all that horrible crap. Like, I cannot begin to, man, us men, we need to be more sensitive on these women's issues, because we know how it feels when nobody takes our issues sensitively. Nobody's going to be sensitive on a man's issues, and that's why men are that's why men are insensitive to a degree. Can I just say that? Like, I feel like men themselves are insensitive to women's issues, partly because sometimes they're the biggest assholes, or because nobody takes men's rights or men's issues seriously. We're just told to suck it up and quit being a pussy. Oh, like, hey, look, Cobra's drinking an Angry Orchard. Look at him drink those girl drinks. That right there. Okay, Angry Orchard is a delicious hard cider that is gender neutral. I get so fucking tired of people going, oh, you're just drinking a bitch drink. Oh, that's a pussy drink. Oh, that's a girl's drink. I'm like, that's sexist towards women, and it's toxic masculinity towards men. Stop that. And I'm like, if you're gonna see me drink something else, then maybe you can contribute to my booze fund, huh? Or maybe send me some in the fucking mail. I don't know. So I got food. Okay, I'll be doing a food hack later. That pizza food hack where I put the bacon and the chips on there. I'm going to use that ranch that was sent to me in the care package. It's going to be dank. I'm not going to lie, your boy Cobra has developed a softness for Screamin' Sicilian pizzas. Not a sponsor, but Screamin' Sicilian pizzas have become your boy Cobra's new favorite frozen pizza. The Bestie's Revenge cheese pizza is so flipping good. Then their meat lovers pizza is, oh, dude. Yeah. But let's, why is Twitch in trouble? Because here we go. Let's find out.
And try and earn a quick buck. I show this.
Gonna spark up an Marlboro NXT, also not a sponsor. I like Marlboro NXTs. That's my brand. It's got slithering colors on the front. The pack design is just slick. The flavor, you know, it's not too bold, not too strong, but when you crush that menthol bead, yeah. Not trying to glamorize cigarettes now. These things can cause cancer. More cancer than the King Cobra JFS subreddit causes. Yeah. No, scratch that. That is the cancer of the internet. Jeez. That fucking subreddit is pretty much everything that's wrong with our society, man. They see somebody who speaks out on the issues, you know. They see me and what I'm against and what I'm for, and they try to fuck with me on it. But I don't let it get to me, and I keep making videos. I'm over here like, fuck sexism, fuck racism, fuck sick fucks, fuck rapists, fuck them all. Power to the people. And, you know, they want to fuck with me on that. Fuck them. I'm the one with 21,000 subscribers. I'm a decent guy over here. I can sleep better at night knowing I'm a decent person. And these fucking sick fucks are just out there like, oh, I don't care if Cobra's got autism. And people are like, stop using that as an excuse. It's not an excuse. It's the fucking truth. And I just love how I can't talk about my autism without some bigoted asshole being like, oh, you're playing the excuse card. And it's like, you know what? Until you have a kid of your own who has autism or you yourself have it, then you can talk to me about it. Until then, shut the fuck up. Now, Twitch posted this. March is Womxn's History Month. What? Okay, March is Women's History Month, but they took the word woman and replaced the A with an X. They spelled it WOMXN, which I thought, okay, maybe it's just a typo. You know, I was watching this earlier, and I'm like, you know what? I misspell words all the time. But no, spelling it like that is an actual word. Because some fucking feminazi cunt was like, I can't believe it has the word man in it. There's a reason why, sweetheart, it has the word man in it. It's because man with womb. Therefore, you put the two words together, you get woman. Now, and that's just the thing of it. Women get sexually aroused too. You know, a woman's clit gets hard just like a penis does. It gets bigger and, you know what I'm saying, becomes incredibly sensitive. Not much difference. But let's see.
This to you as a Google image because Twitch deleted this tweet. This is what they tweeted the other day. March is Womxn's History Month.
Well, is Womxn's History Month? I'm like, did Twitch have a fucking stroke? Oh my god. YouTube, we need a beer. And we got one. Oh, jeez.
Join us in celebrating and supporting all the Womxn creating their own worlds, building their communities, and leading the way on Twitch. The overall message sounds kind of fine, right? Sounds like a regular, safe, PR-friendly little tweet to be nice to the women and virtue signal and try to earn money from women's history.
Now, from the perspective of a lot of men, we're seeing women just take money from us left and right, whether it be through Twitch gaming or divorce courts. And you know what? That's just why you got to be a bit more selective on who you marry. First of all. Second of all, who are you to judge? I don't judge shit. The guy who watches hot of-age females on Shutterbait, I don't judge. No. Like, I have seen some really hot adult naked women on Shutterbait. It's ridiculous. I'm like, damn it. I can jack off to an of-age chick 4 times out of my league and not feel the slightest bit guilty about it.
Month, but no one really cared about what Twitch had to say because they were all obviously distracted by the fact that they chose to spell women with an X.
I mean, I know people crap on my spelling all the time. Like, oh, Cobra, you spelled video response wrong. But holy crap, spelling women with an X? And there's a reason why they do it. Yeah. No, I made this joke a while back on my channel. It turns out it's actually kind of true. There are some women who hate men so much that if you call them a woman, they get pissed off because it has the word man in it. Because you men are gross, disgusting, hairy animals. You haven't met all of us, honey. That's all I'm saying. I gotta think, dude, if a woman gets so uptight about her female identity as a cis woman that she gets triggered by the way woman is spelled because it has the word man in it. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what kind of pieces of shit men have you encountered in your life to make you hate men so much? Whose balls do we gotta step on, honey?
I think a good many people, especially boomers, probably see this and just think they're having a stroke. Why is it spelled with an X? Am I dyslexic, perhaps? Dad joke. But yeah, this is a really cringy and pathetic way that intersectional feminists have been spelling the word women.
Intersectional feminists, or let's just call them feminazis, because that's what they are. Feminazis have been spelling the word women with an X, taking out the A, because, hey. Now, what have I said on my fucking channel, YouTube? That women and men are very similar to each other in a lot of ways. Truly, the only thing that separates women and men is gender and the way we are raised in this fucked up, two-faced, hypocritical, bullshit, double standard filled society. Yeah. And when you start thinking about it like Cobra thinks about it, all of a sudden things start to click into place. Women and men both get hard-ons. Women and men both have standards. Women and men both get rejected. Women and men are both put underneath way too much pressure to have sex and have children and get married. Women and men are both pressured to have the perfect body. Women and men are told how to shave their body hair. And that's why I quit complaining about my dry spell. You ever see a couple that just wasn't ready to have kids and they're in the store at Walmart pushing their kid in a goddamn stroller and all they hear is wah! Nonstop, and then nothing you do gets that little bastard to shut up, minus putting a pillow over their face. Oh, don't do that. No. So you're sitting there like, They look like they want to put a gun in their mouth. Is what they look like. Those people that are not ready to have kids and they have them. Jeez, Cobra, that was dark. Like, hello, you happy people. Droopy the dog.
Since the 1970s. And it's not even a meme.
Okay, so why do people spell woman with an X? Dictionary.com, which added Womxn and 300 other words to its dictionary in 2019, defines Womxn as woman used especially in intersectional feminism as an alternative spelling to avoid the suggestion of sexism perceived in the sequences of man and men, and to be inclusive of trans and non-binary women. So, in order to be less sexist, they've had to spell women with an X instead of an EN because the word man or men is in woman or women, and people are so offended by that shit. That's gotta suck, dude. Could you imagine being so insecure with your own gender's identity that the mere pronunciation of a word that's been used for a long ass time offends you? It's got to be exhausting being a feminazi, having everything be sexist. These fucking would-be PC warriors. What's PC stand for? Piece of insensitive crap? No, you smart ass. It stands for political correctness. Call. Oh my God. Well, I want to grab another beer because it's going to be a fucking fun video. Let me tell you. Newsflash, that cheesy bacon ranch that I got in my care package is super tasty. And putting it on top of a pizza, oh, jeez. That food hack will happen later, of course, but for now, we're going to drink some beer, do a rant, work on my new album. We got a Camo Silver Ice 24 ounce high gravity lager beer. It has 5 X's. It is 10.6% alcohol in volume. And it tastes really good when you mix it with Mountain Dew, half and half. Now, this is one of those people suck and I need a beer moments. Dictionary.com, which added Womxn, and 300 other words to its dictionary in 2019, defines Womxn as women used, especially in intersectional feminism. What the fuck is intersectional feminism? I don't care. Okay, it's just another way to brand feminazis by the sounds of it. As an alternative spelling to avoid the suggestion of sexism perceived in sequences, in these word sequences. Yeah, basically what it comes down to is a lot of people feel this inexplicable urge to be offended by everything. And they're called snowflakes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you compare the assholes who troll me in the next level assholery that they do. A lot of my trolls want to see me dead in a ditch. Well, I'm working on it. One beer at a time. Ha! No, I'll be around for a long time. Y'all worry too much, man. Like, every time Cobra drinks on camera, people gotta fucking throw a bitch fit. Like, yeah, we're gonna police and baby a freaking 30-year-old who's old enough to make his own decisions. He doesn't do stupid shit when he drinks. He just makes videos and tells it like it is. Oh, jeez. But because the word man or men is in the spelling of woman or woman, there were some women who feel offended by that. Like, I didn't think that was actually a thing. I made that joke one time on my YouTube channel. I got a little chuckle out of it, and then it turns out it's real.
Dictionary.com added woman.
So, to avoid the suggestion of sexism, see right there, I feel like the word Womxn is sexist itself. Because to suggest just because it has the word man or men in it, it's automatically perceived as sexist. I'm tired of it. Why is it everything us men do is sexist? Well, I'll tell you why. Because if you look at women's history, okay, let's look at women's history. A lot of women's suffering has happened at the hands of disgusting, despicable pieces of shit men who took advantage of their power in society. So it's kind of frustrating, dude. If women had any idea what this is like to have your gender automatically be the stereotype for sexism, it's only sexist when men do it. Oh no, women can't be sexist? No, not at all. No. No, but when women are equally as sexist and creepy as men, people are shocked. They're like, God damn it. Damn it, Cobra. You go too far with it. Oh, fuck. Last time on King Cobra JFS, Cobra drank a beer and fucked up on his food hack. But then he came back, ready to make that food hack snack happen again. And now he's doing a gender relations rant with Hunter Avalone. What's gonna happen next? Find out next time on King Cobra JFS. Oh, come on, if you're a 90s baby, you know what I'm talking about, because Dragon Ball Z is the shit. My favorite DBZ fighter is Vegeta. I don't care what anyone says. Vegeta's a cocky son of a bitch, but, you know, who cares? The episode where he went Ascended Saiyan, you're just like, yes. He's beating the crap out of Cell. And he lets his own selfish ego and pride get to him. And it pisses Piccolo off, dude. Piccolo's like, Vegeta! Hey, look. This is my Piccolo voice. How do you like them apples? Special bean cannon! Damn it! The Namekian's right. The Cobra's doing his voiceover impersonations. Hey, Vegeta, what's the scouter say about his power level? Damn, it's over 9,000! Hey, Vegeta, 2,000 called. It wants its meme back. Oh, screw you, Piccolo! You green bastard! And speaking of feminism and the stinkiness of feminazis, oh, jeez. Oh, I support feminism 1,000%. However, I disapprove of the radical side of it, as any woman should, any decent man like myself, etc. Because here's the thing of it, man. If you want men to fight for your rights, you have to be allowed to fight for their rights. You can't expect women to fight for men's rights as men are not allowed to fight for women's rights and vice versa. We've talked about this on my channel, actually. You know, if men try to fight for women's rights, we get called a simp and you're just trying to get some pussy. I'm like, well, I fight for women's rights because I give a shit, but if I get some of-age pussy because of it on top of it, well, fuck me, that's just a bonus. But this is where it gets into some choppy waters, man. In order to be less sexist, we have to be so careful of the words we use because we might trigger somebody.
Womxn and 300 other words to its dictionary in 2019 defines Womxn, woman, used especially in intersectional feminism as an alternative spelling to avoid the suggestion of sexism perceived in the sequences of MAN and MEN, and to be inclusive of trans and non-binary women. Maybe it originated this way, we'll get into this, but not even trans and non-binary people were happy with how Twitch decided to spell woman. The main
yeah. Because Twitch used a feminazi term. Oh, yeah, now people are pissed off because they spelled woman wrong. And when you see why they're pissed off, it makes perfectly sense. Perfectly good sense. I'm tired of men being perceived as the universal enemy / savior. Women can be just as manipulative as men. Women can kick ass and save the day just like any man can. So this fucking idea that, oh, hey, you're a man, you're automatically sexist. Oh, and if you're white on top of it, you must be a racist too. I need a beer. And I got one.
reason, unironically, is so you don't have to say woman or spell M-E-N like man, because God forbid someone spells the word woman with a little man in there.
Yeah, no shit. God forbid we spell the word woman the way it's supposed to be spelled.
Bye-bye women's suffrage. So basically a bunch of radical feminists decided to start spelling this word really stupidly so that they don't have to spell the word man.
Okay. You know what? Radical feminists, you know what radical feminazi women need? Radical feminazi women need some good dick. Big enough to fucking touch their cervix, and then some. And then when they get done getting their fucking cunt pounded out till next Tuesday, the dude will sit there and cuddle with her and tell her she's the prettiest and no other woman can compare. And then when she gets hungry, he makes her a German chocolate cake and fucking eats her pussy out while she's eating it. And then when she gets done eating that German chocolate cake, the dude makes her a romantic bath. He fills the bath up with a pink bath bomb and some red rose petals. It says, "For my sexy goddess, I present to you spa day at your own house." Women dig crap like that. I'm just saying. If you had the perfect boy, women, you know what I'm saying? I feel like feminazis are like the female equivalent to the incels on the male side. Yep. And if you don't believe me, look at the 7 million women on TikTok all screaming hashtag kill all men. Now, if us men were to do crap like that towards women, women would scream what a bunch of incels we've become and how there are no good men left. But women do it, nobody cares. Our society is sexist like that. Like, oh, look at you with the little woman getting pissed off at the man. Oh, aren't you adorable? And it's not me saying it, dude. That's just the way society perceives it. Why is the threat less serious when women do it? Because women are perceived as weaker than men in our society. And you could take into the factor that there are some men who have no muscles and there are women out there who have bigger muscle structure, and then that really the gender has nothing to do with it. That some people are just stronger than others. But the automatic argument is, oh, well, look at genetics, you know. I'm like, just because genetically speaking, us men have stronger upper body strength doesn't mean shit. There are some badass women out there. I thank you. Oh, but please, ladies, if you want to be perceived as the tougher sex, go right ahead. Next time you're having your goddamn period and you want some sympathy and you want some back rubs, and someone says, hey, it's just a period, suck it up, you pussy. Then you'll be going, shit, this is exactly how men get treated, and I fucking hate it. Yeah, well, there you go. See, women get coddled in our society. Men don't. That's the goddamn truth of it. So, like, if you ask me, I think both sides have a fair amount of reasons to be pissed off. But instead of being pissed off at the opposite gender, why not get pissed off at the way society fucking makes this shit happen? You know, like, shit. You know, that's just how I see it. Rather than get pissed off at women because they have the unfair advantage in a lot of situations, I'm like, nope, I choose to get mad at the society that gives genders their privilege. And like, who's the fucking asshole that just says, hey, guess what? Women and men are going to be privileged over each other in certain areas. And if you don't like it, well, tough tits. Marlboro, next discussion.
Okay, cool. And Twitch decided, you know what? This is pretty progressive. This is pretty lit. I see what all the kids are doing today. Let's spell it like this. It absolutely backfired. It sparked an explosive online controversy. And of course, Twitch...
Did it? Oh, you bet your sweet ass burgers it did. All because they put an X in it and decided to use a feminazi term. You bet your sweet fucking Asperger's this caused some internet controversy. Society, you are making it way too easy for me to do this thing that I'm doing on YouTube right now where I bitch about gender relations. You are making this way too easy for me.
Also deleted the tweets. So after they spelled the word this way, over 40,000 people were tweeting about it. It was
what? 40,000 people were retweeting it going, wow, you can't say simp on Twitch, as Hunter Avalon points out here in a bit, but you can spell it with an X and nobody says shit.
Trending all over Twitter. Many people, including some trans women, felt the word was exclusionary and transphobic. So this is kind of...
So, what? A lot of people felt like that this word was exclusionary and transphobic. So even when they're trying to be the least amount of sexist possible, they're trying as hard as they can not to be sexist, to be PC and woke. You still end up offending people. That's my fucking goddamn point exactly, YouTube. Is when you're sitting there trying not to offend everybody, you still end up offending everybody.
Interesting, because the definition says that it originated to be inclusive of trans and non-binary people, but the discourse,
yeah, it was written to be exclusive and non-exclusive, whatever. Like the whole Womxn was written by some people who were trying to be inclusive and be like, oh, we don't want to offend anybody now.
Changing every day. So let's see. Hi, please stop using Womxn to be inclusive of trans women. It makes us feel unwelcome by implying we're not women.
Okay, Ada Worcester says, hi, please stop using Womxn to be inclusive of trans women. It makes us feel unwelcome by implying we're not women, and you need to make up a new word to include us and cis women. There's a perfectly good word that includes trans and cis women. It's just woman. Thanks. Like saying, hey, you know what? You don't need to put a fucking X where the A is supposed to be, or the E. Okay, the word woman or woman fits the description perfectly.
And you need to make up a new word to include us and cis women. There's a perfectly good word that includes trans and cis women. It's just women, thanks. Yeah, you know, going into these kind of tweets, I always am a little worried of seeing some like woke scoldy crap, but this, it's kind of a good point. We have a word, women. It perfectly explains both cis women and trans women. So why are we trying to do this unironic woke spelling? Some people are saying this term was actually coined by TERFs, which also would make sense to me because obviously the person who made this crap up clearly has an aversion to all things men. Not only is this just a bunch of woke virtue signaling bullcrap that doesn't do anything to genuinely better the world, but also this isn't even fighting for women's rights or something. This is just flat out PTSD, post-traumatic sperm disorder.
Oh my God. Perfectly said. Post-traumatic sperm disorder. Oh my God. That's fucking great. Yeah, that kind of ties back into what I said earlier about all these fucking feminazis wouldn't be bitching about men if they found a good one. Oh, jeez. Feminazis are basically the female equivalent of incels. Whenever you hear incels bitch about women, it's like, dude, who lit the fuse on your tampon, bro? You think there aren't thousands of women bitching about guys like you right now? Like, you people are not doing anything to help the system. You're just contributing to the bullshit. And it's exhausting.
And so just a few short hours later, the original tweet was deleted and the announcement blog post was rewritten using the word women instead. They also issued an apology. While we originally wanted to use a word that acknowledges the shortcoming of gender binary language, after hearing directly from you, including members of the LGBTQIA plus community on Twitch, we will be using the spelling women moving forward. Thank you, Twitch. We want to assure you that we have and we will continue.
All right, so Twitch says, we want to assure you that we have and will continue to work with the LGBTQIA plus community. We're still learning. Our good intentions don't always equate to positive impact, but we're committed to growing from these experiences, doing better to ensuring we're inclusive to all. Okay. If you're trying to be inclusive to all people, I hate to say it, but it doesn't exist. Okay, you want to have this fucking argument about how we're supposed to be equal to all? It doesn't exist. And the simple reason why it doesn't fucking exist is because, and I hate to be like this, but if the gays are allowed to have a fucking parade, where's a parade for the straight people? You know, I support gay rights. Fuck off. Fuck all the assholes. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? There's always going to be someone out there who feels like I'm being mistreated. Terrence Pop reference. It's ridiculous.
To work with the LGBTQIA plus community. We're still learning. Our good intentions don't always equate to positive impact, but we're committed to growing from these experiences, doing better, and ensuring we're inclusive to all. This is a pretty solid response/apology. I'm sure it took an entire PR team all 2 hours to come up with this, to craft it the perfect way so that it'll somehow divert controversy. I mean, Twitch jumped in here, they wanted a virtue signal, and bam, they put themselves in the center of the culture war discourse of the day. This article also explains how the term Womxn has not...
Culture wars. Culture wars. That's the thing. Like, instead of working to end segregation and cultural oppression, no, we're going to work to damage it further. We're going to, you know what I'm saying? I'm all for free speech to a degree. If you're using your free speech to discriminate against someone else based purely off of their gender, their sexual orientation, within degrees, okay? Like, as long as the people you're into are old enough and it's consensual, I don't give a fuck. You know, I could give 4 flying fucks less if you're black and you're gay and you fuck dudes. That's your choice. Like, you're not you can't choose the fucking race you're born into. All right? But as long as you're fucking dudes that are old enough, I don't care. I don't fucking care. Okay? Oh, if you're a chick who says she wants to be a dude, but you still want to fuck other chicks, that's your prerogative, man. As long as you're old enough and the people you're with are old enough, who fucking cares? Like, I get so tired of people judging each other because that person's gay, or that person's trans, or that person's, you know what I'm saying? It's retarded.
Not been accepted very well, especially online, multiple different times.
Oh yeah, I got the phone on airplane mode. Oh, look at that.
Organizations have tried to use it, and they're usually met with so much backlash and people just clowning on them for how stupid it is. They end up just taking the tweet down or taking the post down or whatever it is. They end up just backtracking. I just don't know what Twitch is doing. Combine this with their decision recently to ban the word simp, I feel like I'm reverting back to my 2016 form by saying Twitch just wants to make its platform into a safe space, it seems like, and it's not benefiting.
Yeah, that's the problem with it. If Twitch is trying to make a safe space for everyone to feel included and safe, it doesn't work like that. Because if you're trying to make, you can't please everyone. That's just a simple way of putting it. You cannot please everyone, YouTube. Now, last night, I posted a video of me trying them pig's feet. And I gotta say, them pig's feet are delicious. People are going, oh my God, why would, oh my God, Cobra, why? Oh, dude, no. And I'm like, hey, these aren't that bad. Might have to save those pig's feet for a bacon cheeseburger one of these days. Maybe. Yeah. Until I can get the food hack that I've been trying to make for YouTube. Every time I go to make it, something goes wrong. I'm done with that crap. When I go to remake that food hack, it's going to be beautiful. I hate to say it, but if you're trying to be inclusive with everyone, there's always that one motherfucker that's going to feel excluded. And that's the shitty thing of it. This beer is just about halfway gone, and I'm feeling pretty good. Don't take much to get Cobra going. No, I don't. No, I go live whenever I feel like going live. I might take a couple days off to cool off and catch up on my creativeness. But outside of that, yeah, I got me some wand wood. I'll be creating a wand with a skull on the end of the handle. It's going to be sick, bro. You know, like this batch of wands that I'm making. It's looking good. This is the kind of crap that makes you want to drink. When you got people who are so concerned because you spelled woman wrong, but when you hear the reason why they spelt it wrong, all of a sudden you're going from grammar Nazi to, wait a minute. Jeez.
Anyone. And you know, it's really easy to get caught up with this discourse. And what I'm about to say, I guess, is maybe a little hypocritical because I technically just made this video about this very subject. But I think it's really important that we try and remember that this culture war stuff, this Oh, they spelled women weird. Oh, Mr. Potato Head. Oh, Dr. Seuss.
It's annoying. I agree. Like, oh, well, Mr. Potato Head now has to be called Potato Head because that's just the nature of snowflake society. Never mind the fact that Mr. Potato Head is a children's toy. We're going to get so insensitive and so offended by it that, oh, hey, because Mr. Potato Head also includes parts to make it look like a woman potato. But no, that's not good enough. No, we got to call it Potato Head now because calling it Mr. Potato Head is transphobic and sexist. And Dr. Seuss is racist. I'm like, dude, when I was a kid and the librarian read us the book that they're talking about where these fucking creatures put stars on their belly. You know what I'm saying? That whole fucking story was a pretty good message that Dr. Seuss wrote. And basically it said it doesn't matter if you have stars on your belly or not. Those creatures that Dr. Seuss featured in his book, they learned real quickly, didn't they? It doesn't matter if you got a belly star or not. We're pretty much all the same. So it was a cute little way of telling people, hey, to knock off your racisms. But now you got people who are screaming about how Dr. Seuss is racist and Mr. Potato Head is sexist because it has the word Mr. in it. And I'm just like, oh my God, being a kid in the 90s was so much easier than this. Shit.
Doesn't really matter in the long term. And I've heard it with my own two ears. People will literally vote based on this kind of discourse. Don't get me wrong, it is fun to talk about, and it's absolutely fun to clown on. This culture war discourse doesn't matter, and it's kind of a distraction. Tucker Carlson talks a lot about how the wealthy elites use racism to distract people from the real problems in this country. I disagree with that because I think racism is a real problem in this country.
Okay, stop. Racism and sexism are indeed real problems in our society. But what Tucker Carlson is saying is that people are taking real problems and using them to distract other people from bigger and seriouser problems. I have said the same thing on my channel multiple times. Racism and sexism is a real problem in our society. And if they use that to control us, that's exactly what they do, YouTube. Think about it. If you're having a bullshit argument with your neighbor about gun rights or abortion rights or sexism and racism, and if you both see eye to eye on some things, but for the most part, you're just like, nope, you disagree. How easy is it for the system to take over and turn America into a dictatorship? Super fucking easy, especially if Americans are sitting there having this fucking petty culture war. Don't be a fucking sheep, okay? Don't let the fucking society we live in distract you from the real issues. That's not to say anything, because racism and sexism, unfortunately, is still a problem in our society. We live in this goddamn society that says, look how woke we are. But even though racism and sexism still distract us and slow us down, Now just think, like, how easy it is for the system in place to take over and turn a Western world into a dictatorship. When you're sitting there fighting with your neighbor about the wage gap or abortion rights or gun rights, all of a sudden the Western world becomes a dictatorship right underneath your fucking nose, and y'all are too stupid to see it. But thankfully, I live in the state of Wyoming, and Wyoming is very gun friendly, and I fucking love it. In fact, our state slogan is "Welcome to Wyoming. Consider everyone armed and dangerous." We love our beer, we love our women, we love our horses, we love our trucks. And if you got a problem with that, kiss my American ass. Of course I got Wyoming pride. You kidding me? Yeah.
This country. But this kind of stuff right here, this does distract from the real issues. This distracts from the fact that we have wealthy elites taking advantage of tax loopholes while us average middle-class hard-working Americans have to pay more in taxes.
Yeah, that's the fucking truth, Hunter Avalon. Fucking preach. Every time taxes come up, your boy Cobra has to pay taxes on his Etsy business. I'm like, it pisses me off. I'm like, dude, if you work for McDonald's for 2.5 fucking 3 to 4 years, you get a tax return. And every business like McDonald's started off like I did. A small businessman just trying to make some money. And that's what pisses me off about the goddamn system, man. You're fucking sitting there going, oh, hey, I got my own business. I'm doing pretty good with it, you know. Oh, wait, these corporate giants don't have to pay taxes, but the little guy getting fucked over every time. That sounds about right. They'll fuck over the little guy. Well, think about it. If there was a quote unquote wand business that was way more popular than mine, if I had a Etsy store who made wands that was more in demand than mine, and they were sitting there saying, we want to censor the competition, that's exactly what it is, dude. These fucking rich cocksuckers sit there and screw the tax system over every year with their fucking loopholes. Well, the rest of us, if we try it, we go to jail. If any one of us commoners tries to screw over the tax system, we go to jail. But if the rich 1% fat cat corporate motherfuckers do it, well, that's just good business.
This takes away from a conversation to be had about why virtually every developed country has some form of healthcare, yet for some reason, America doesn't. How?
No shit. How is it that America doesn't have legal weed and universal health care? Because if I was president of the United States of America, I would give this country universal health care and fucking legal weed. And we'd be doing just fucking fine. You know what I'm saying? The money that our country would make off of cannabis is fucking ridiculous, dude. Colorado makes fucking $1 billion a year off of cannabis sales. Are you kidding me? So if we multiply that by 50 states, that's $50 billion in our country's back pocket. Could you imagine if this country had $50 billion to fuck around with? Oh, yeah, it'd be nice. Yeah, the government would probably shit gold bricks if they saw $50 billion sitting right in front of them. Taxed and regulated, that's what I'm saying. We give pedophiles the death penalty. We legalize weed and we have universal health care. We'll be doing just fine. I'll drink to that.
Oh, Twitch spells woman. If they get rid of Mr. Potato Head, this doesn't have lasting impact on anyone. Conversations about wealth inequality and climate change and health.
Exactly. Just because you feel offended because Mr. Potato Head in your fucking sick little mind is implying some sort of fucking sexism or some female complex that says you're so insensitive to your own female identity that the idea of a children's toy being called Mr. Potato Head is seen as sexist because it has the word Mr. in it. You're proving my point that society is being controlled by double standards and hypocrisy and two-faced bullshit.
Care. These have long-term lasting impact on everyday Americans, and they have a chance to make the world a better place. This culture war shit, at the end of the day, is just that, irrelevant bullshit. And hey, I'm putting on my tinfoil hat because here's my theory, okay? Twitch, which is owned by Amazon, and Amazon, which is owned by Jeff Bezos, right? The wealthiest of all the elites. Maybe he himself is orchestrating some of this culture war discourse so that we're all distracted and we're not paying attention to the fact that only a few years ago, Amazon paid virtually nothing in taxes. I'm just kidding, of course. Conspiracy theories, no matter how they go, are usually pathetic and stupid.
Yeah, exactly my point. Jeff Bezos of Amazon didn't have to pay shit on his taxes despite making billions of dollars, millions of dollars, while the humble wand maker here is truly is paying taxes on his business. And I'm like, all the money that I make off of YouTube, all the money that I make off of my wand business, and what I do for my hustle to make some side money has to be reported on my taxes. And I do it because I don't want trouble. You know, I'm just trying to live my life drama-free the best I can, living my best life. But that's what kind of pisses me off about it. I'm like, the fucking CEOs of McDonald's and Amazon and Starbucks and Wendy's, etc., they don't gotta pay taxes, these corporations. They sit there and fucking screw everyone else out of a decent paying wage, fuck everybody on their taxes, including getting out of it on their own, and then turn around and then like, oh, hey, you're a small business owner. Guess what? Sucks to be you. You gotta pay taxes while the rest of us fucking squabble in poverty paying taxes. You know, it's bullshit, dude. If you have a dad who has his own business and he has like 3 to 4 kids, he's gonna be paying more taxes on his return than the asshole who owns Amazon or the asshole who owns McDonald's. And that's the sick part of it. I'm like, you're literally gonna take food out of these people's mouths and their kids' mouths because that's the tax system for you. Like, oh, hey, you're a single dad with 3 kids and you got your own business, or you're a single mom with 3 to 4 kids and you got your own business, or you work for a company. Hey, look at that. You got a tax return. And you're getting all excited, like, yeah, look how much money I got in my tax return. And then don't get too excited because most of that's going back to the government. You know, the same government that's just like, we're going to experiment with aliens and supernatural freaky deaky sci-fi bullshit in Area 51. But if you try to find out what we're doing, we're going to arrest you. You lie to us, it's fucking terrorism. But if we lie to you, that's politics. And to be fair, the government's not all bad. There are a lot of good people out there doing good things. But when the government's doing sneaky shit like that, and they're going, hey, wait a minute, Jeff Bezos doesn't have to pay shit on his taxes, well, the rest of us squabble in poverty. Some people are looking at that going, you know, that's a little unfair.
Good. It's just important to remember that this culture war shit, at the end of the day, it's not the only thing that matters. And in the grand scheme of things, it matters very little. But the little part of me that does care...
And it's like, how stupid do you have to be? All these fucking cocksuckers who are like, oh, I'm gonna invade Area 51. And it's like, how stupid do you have to be? Tango down, they're getting too close to the base. Want me to take the shot? Take the shot. They knock you with a tranquilizer dart, knock your fucking ass out, and you wake up halfway around the fucking country in some random goddamn desert going, how the fuck did I get here? I don't remember shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you start to remember who you are as a person, but you don't remember the why you got there, how you got there. Like, people don't have to be stupid, but when they choose to be, it's just like, don't bitch when you suffer the consequences. Telling you right now, you know the movie Men in Black? That shit's real, dude. Don't ask me how I know. I just got this theory, this sinking suspicion that there are people who work for the government that try to cover up things like aliens and what have you.
We'll say, Twitch, stop. Stop posting like a woke Tumblr teenager and get back to banning people for saying the word simp on your platform.
Yes. Hey, Twitch, stop acting like a woke retard and get back to banning people for saying the word simp. Which, if you're going to ban people for using the word simp, are you going to ban people for using the word slut? Like, if men want to bitch because we're being called simps now, we're just trying to please women. Women have been putting up with this crap for centuries, being called a slut because they want to find a nice man to marry, a man who will buy them an engagement ring and fuck them like a porn star and eat their pussy out.
Okay, because God forbid someone's dropping some dank memes over there. Well, there you folks have it. I hope all of you Latinx, men, and Womxns enjoyed this video, and I hope all trans and non-binary individuals feel extremely included in this atmosphere.
I switched from State Farm because of this site. They had me paying $163
Hold up. Dude, the of-age chick in this State Farm commercial.
a month for my new car, and I got a rate for just
Joshy like.
$86. Full coverage. That's $77 a month. I get to.
Hey, you want some coverage on that pussy, baby? Oh, jeez.
Please give this video a like, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Peace.
Yeah, jeez. So someone sent me a text message. Let me pull it up real quick. Sydney Watson posted this to her Instagram stories. What the fuck? Mixed weight is now a thing for couples who have different body fat percentages. All right. We can't just be like, oh, hey, look, that's a happy couple. We got to draw attention to the way they look. I hate it, dude. This is why I fucking hate the dating scene. Mixed weight. Size 22 model who found love with a man who was 176 pounds lighter insists that they're proud of their mixed weight relationships despite facing vile hatred from online trolls. You know what? Trolls who are talking shit on couples like that are just jealous that this couple decided to look past their shallow differences and try to make it work. All right. Because let's talk about that, because apparently that's a thing. Like, honestly, who gives a fuck if your girlfriend's heavier than you are or your boyfriend's fatter than you are? Who cares? As long as you're of age, it's consensual, and you both are happy, then more power to you, dude. And fuck these vile trolls fucking judging these people. Sounds like y'all need to get laid. I know I say sex is not a need, it's a want. But when you see trolls attacking couples because they look past their weight difference and try to make a healthy relationship work, these fucking trolls need to get laid, bro. Ugh. Holy shit. I want to fry up like 4 pieces of bacon, and we're going to make this pizza happen. I might do a stand-up comedy video on YouTube after a bit. This video is already an hour long. God damn it, how time flies. No, that's what I feel like. I feel like society wants you to have these superficial high standards, and as soon as you go against them, you get attacked because, oh, hey, these people looked past society's superficial high standards. There were some people who just don't give a fuck if you're fatter than they are or skinnier than they are, and they managed to make it work. And that makes you jealous to the point where you have to talk shit on their relationship. Oh my God, what was the word? Hold up. Mixed weight. We can't just date someone because we like them, because apparently you date someone who's a bit heavier than you are, and you're in a mixed weight relationship. How fucking stupid do you have to be? As somebody who eats bacon cheeseburgers, pizza, and drinks beer, eventually my lifestyle is going to catch up to me, you know? So I accept it. But that's kind of horseshit, man. Like, if the couple that's dating, they're both old enough for each other and it's consensual, who the fuck cares if they're a mixed weight? Sounds like that someone can't, you know what I'm saying? And if I had a hard enough time finding a girlfriend, okay, I would save up my money for a 5'8" adult-sized female fuck doll. I would. You know, if I couldn't find someone, you know what I'm saying? Some nice double D titties or D cups. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And if people had a problem with it, I'd be like, well, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I would too if I hadn't had pussy in a long enough time. I would save up $2,000 to $3,000 for one of those things. And I'd be just content. Wouldn't be as good as the real thing. Fuck no, it wouldn't be as good as the real thing. You kidding me? When you got a girlfriend who's into you, she's like, I'm going to give my man a lap dance. And you're like, oh, hey, hello. And your girlfriend's just like, spread those legs, boy. And she's sitting there grinding up on your crotch. You're just like, holy shit. It's ridiculous. I would only give, okay, if my girlfriend gave me a sexy lap dance, I would want to give her, my of-age girlfriend, a sexy lap dance. I know it's automatically implied, but I don't care. I fucking hate sick fucks. It's because King Cobra's a badass motherfucker. And fuck the trolls. And fuck the haters, dude. You know, that's just it. Now we got this thing where people are getting hated on because they're different weights. I'm sick of it, dude. I'm like, you know what? Losing weight is a struggle for a lot of people. You shouldn't judge. You should not judge people based off of their skin, their gender, or how fat they are, but judge them based off their character and how they treat other people. That's my motto. Can crush. Oh, we. So what? Fucking hiccups. Someone bought a Cobra Craft, or excuse me, Cobra Craft Hammy Wands, different thing, but same generalization. But someone bought a Cobra Cult tapestry. Someone bought a Hell's Advocate music tee. And someone bought a I Need a Beer shirt. I appreciate that. If you want to buy a Cobra Cult tapestry, you can hang it up in your house and proudly show your support. King Cobra JFS. I'm going to buy me one when I can. There's the link. Appreciate the cool Cobra buying that. NXT. Yes. Anyways, tubes, thank you for watching this video, and I'll catch you later. Subscribe for more awesome content. Yeah!